Hey everyone, and welcome back to my long dark Outerloper run. Now, where did we leave off yesterday? We came in here, dumped all our stuff, went outside, came back in. It's getting on in the day, but I believe it was really foggy outside. Not great travelling weather. Just gonna pop my head over here. At least grab a few sticks.
Can you retrieve?
I hear two sets of crows. So obviously there's one dead guy down here and there's sometimes another one just up there. Just wondering if I can hear a wolf down there, because it's so foggy. I don't really want to be caught by surprise. Oops. Grab all the feathers. So I don't actually have a plan right now in terms of am I really travelling or just doing a little explore. I could try and make my way along the railway tracks and at least get to the Overlook Cave or whatever it's called, or at least make it to the lookout. I'm not really worried about getting lost, but I'm a little bit worried about getting startled by a wolf. Another rock. It's foggy. And before too long it's going to be dark and foggy. There's another body in there, but he might have some cloth for us maybe, or something very basic. Often there's nothing. Not sure how I feel about this tactic right this second. Sort of just ducked out just to see what was going on and maybe grab some sticks, but then you sort of get carried away and just keep moving a little bit. Have we got any stuff? Okay. Empty boxes. Don't worry, I'm not going to Musgrave yet, I was just checking for loot. Nothing there either. Well, I think we're kind of committed to trying this at least now. Every piece of grass looks like it might be a wolf. Wow, is it ever foggy? I'm just going to stop here for a second and have a listen.
Man, I could eat anything.
Didn't hear anything yet. Really just up here in spraying territory too. Yay. What did I say? I think I'm gonna sort that out. I might need to run. This game is nothing but predictable when it comes to giving you those sprains, I reckon. So it sounds like there's that other dead body over there as well. Well, it didn't seem like we really had a fur friend on the tracks. Currently. Wow. It is so foggy. Oh, it's coming even foggier again. I'm not going into the camp office, so don't worry too much. I just come in here to grab a few things, check my bearings. How are we off for sticks right now? 14, not many.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I think I need a lot more than that. I'll leave the rose hips for the moment. This is just a lump of grass. Alright, so we'll just get up to this overlook cave, I think. We might be able to just check that, warm up for a tiny bit, and hopefully the fog will wash off a little bit and we can make our way up to the lookout tower. You can see how you can very easily get lost in certain territories when it's foggy. Because even on a map I would consider that I knew quite well, it still get disorienting very quickly. Like there's a chance I've even gone past where I think I'm going. I think if we just follow that sound of those crows just up this rise, I think we get to where we need to be. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, rabbit. You look like a wolf in the fog sometimes. Now, before we forget, because that's something I would definitely forget, is that half the plan of coming up here is to grab this. Now, what are we doing wind-wise? Are we remotely sheltered anywhere? Or is it just like an insidious all-round cold from the fog and not really wind? Come on, which way are you? Ah, here we go.
I wonder if I can drop
Oh,
this.
hey, don't do that. Oh, double click. Aha! Apparently, picking up the rope made it get a little bit clearer. Oh, we're heavy, but... What's the... Oh. Well, I mean, it's no fire striker, but... I'll take it. And... will we come back here and need to use this cave? There's a chance, so I'm going to just leave the wood there, because I feel like... that is fairly certain that's always a deer and not... yeah, I can see the antlers, not a person. If it was a person, I'd go check it. Don't really feel I have time to... well, we don't have any decoys, do we? Yeah, I don't feel we have time to muck around with that deer at the moment. And our food situation's okay for now. So I'll probably try and move fast and get to that tower. That'll be where we stay tonight. And hopefully there's a hammer there. If there is, probably we'll think about it. We might just... we'll consider our options, because we could drop the rope there and do some other exploring and go straight and forge. Or we could think about taking our rope to the ravine while we're nice and rested. We definitely will drop some other things at the tower. Alright, that sounds like it's coming from the lake. There's a friendly neighborhood deer. Oh, so I wonder if there's another outdoor bedroll on this map. I think I would only really advocating travelling in the fog in areas you know are mostly safe, that you know really well, so you can find your way by landmarks that aren't too far spaced apart. I mean, Mystery Lake's a great one because it has the railway tracks, so yeah, I've snuck through Fallen Muskeg in basically whiteout. Oh wow, there's a convention. Look at it. Two rabbits, 3 deer, a sprained wrist. It's looking at the deer wrong. Sprained the wrist. Oh. It's a good thing we don't have anything to use with that wrist anyway. I don't think you can even throw rocks though when you've got a sprained wrist. You know, I got another hand.
The sun is setting.
How do they know whether I'm right-handed or left-handed? Hey? Alright, well, we've definitely gotten cold and that hypothermia risk has been going for a while, so we're losing condition. We were almost at full condition before we took off on this little half-baked adventure. And I would sprint a little bit. We are overburdened, and I think that's just a... I mean, that's what the game wants me to do, so it can give me another sprain. That's just some deer noises. What are you doing up here? Don't you bring any wolves with you. I once spawned in Timberwolf Mountain and had 4 sprains within about 5 minutes and could not climb any ropes. And I pretty much froze to death in a cave. It was before I really knew other ways to get around up there. But, you know, when you spawn and you're less than 10 kilos of weight, and you end up with 4 sprains right at the start of the game. As it gets to night time and then it starts to blizzard, you pretty much know that's not going to be a good run. Maybe that's a challenge I should give to Turkey. Get all the sprains you can and see how far you can get. Because, you know, he's a bit of a maniac, Turkey. It is one of the first series of his I ever watched. I found through another user, Pest, I believe, was talking about Turkey doing a roommates challenge, where he deliberately gave himself intestinal parasites, just to see how well he could get through it. That was very entertaining. I've not tried it myself. I'm not, like I said, I'm probably not as crazy, but it was funny. Alright, tower. What have you got for me? Oh, it was right there all along.
Perfect.
We are like Thor. We have a hammer. And some blue tools. I'm not a big fan of the blue tools. Antibiotics. That's neat. I won't pick them up yet. Cedar firewood. There's our sewing kit. We really needed that. Now, break that down. 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I get 2 cloth out of it, and I get some wood. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to eat first. Or maybe I should eat afterwards, because that will just use all of our calories. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll take the hit on the calories now. Lose the condition now for 2 hours, and then build it back after. That'd be the sensible thing to do. Because, man, what is this table made out of that it's that ridiculous? Okay. Now we're going to be so heavy. Almost 40 kilos. This is pretty much going to be a bit of a base, so I don't mind dropping a few things here. We're going to really have to pass through here several times. And firelighting, I might keep one of the firelighting books on me. I mean, the bow one's useless to us until we are even anywhere near having that. I really need to find that maple, so if it wasn't so foggy I probably would have gone down by Unnamed Pond. We grabbed another one of those, didn't we? Yeah, I would have gone to Unnamed Pond to check out if there was anything useful there for us. And on the way I would have checked for a couple of maples in the background, but because it was foggy I thought I should go by the rail line. So tomorrow when we wake up, I do want to, I think I'll quickly duck out to the Unnamed Pond, take a little back way there, see how the weather's going, maybe visit the second tower. We'll then check one of the hunter's blinds and loop back around towards the ravine. Now that might fatigue us a little bit, so we might have to come back and rest again before we attack the ravine. Well, the other way is we go to the ravine first with our rope and then rest up there, and on the way back loop through those. Yeah. I think getting the orange gun, the flare gun, is probably going to be the better course of action. Now how are we off? We're okay for water. I don't think I need to start a fire at the moment. I might... let's just eat so we don't lose any more at the moment, just for a little bit while we think. We've got that sewing kit. Now, that goes up to about 2, and that goes... does that go to 1? This takes 2 cloth. We only have 4. This is in worse condition. If we fail the repair on that one, we'll lose 2 pieces of cloth in one go. I still need to make sure I still have 2 pieces of cloth. This will give us the best warmth bonus. Well, actually no, like 0.9 if we... no, that's not going to go up to... we're going to get 30... we'll get up to 70%, so that's going to add about 0.7. Once again, when our repair skill's not high enough to really get it far. Oh, it's a bit of a gamble. We'll repair this one. We'll attempt to repair this one. That's 1 piece of cloth down. That's heartbreaking. So we don't get that back. I'm gonna sleep now. And I will try repairing that again one more time in the morning. I tend to find sometimes the repair skill stuff, you try and repair the one thing, it fails a bunch of times. I'm not sure if it's just a random number fall, or if you know, other things like your condition and your hunger and all of that play into it. So such a gamble when you've got so few pieces of cloth. Alright. We are going to sleep for as long as it'll let us. Like, we try for 10 hours, we'll probably only get 8 or something. It's middle of the night. We're good. Alright, we'll sleep for 10 hours. Sounds windy. Sounds like a blizzard. It's going to roll in. You know what? Was that there last night? I didn't even see that whetstone. Am I just blind? What else am I missing? Alright.
Anything right now.
We'll give this one more repair chance. Huzzah! Hang on. That jumped up to 100%. I thought we only had like a 30% chance of... Did it partly repair it? Did it just feel guilty about what it did to me? This is going to taunt me. Okay, so what is the temperature doing out here? Oh, done it. I did it again. Every time. How many times do you reckon I've opened that door? Now let's get out of the wind. Whoa. Yeah, we're not going anywhere yet. That is brutal. Can we do anything useful? We can make up some of that. Now, is that the wind just dropping off? Sounded like it, but it doesn't look like it. How heavy are we? We're 32 kilos. We will drop when we lose that rope, but we do need to take it with us. I could leave the hammer here, but then we have nothing to defend ourselves against the wolves. Alright. Maybe drop one piece of cedar and pick up one piece of that. I know I'm just trading. We'll drop that for the moment. We will try and get that back before we go. We're too drastic. We have 3 whetstones. Alright. Let's see how it is going out here. We might... We're still sheltered in every direction? Not in this direction, but... yeah, we will travel. I feel like it's the ravine for us. Not 100% convinced that this is the plan we should be taking, but now I don't normally come this way, so I don't exactly know. I've come down this way, I don't really go back up this way, so I don't really know what's achievable here. Partially? I also don't very often check that rail car. think it's one of those places you get a bit superstitious about, and early in your playing time, if you have a bad experience there, you probably very quickly just stop going. And that's probably one for me. It's probably fine and safe. Oh well. Not 100% sure what you were going to be doing with that wrist anyway, so... Already heavy. Nothing I do is gonna make that much better in the short term, so just keep... Okay, so just had a bit of a crash, so the whole thing just went down, blue screen. Second time this has happened to me while doing a record, and thankfully I figured it out last time how to try and rescue the capture file, so had a little process going for that. Went away and checked it. I'm going to have to do a couple little fixes on that in edit. What it means is we have to revert back to our last save, and I think we'll probably end up being just when we sprained our wrist. I hope that's where it is, because I don't want to go back to being inside the tower and having just woken up and not repaired that ear wrap. So here's hoping for the one and only time I'm glad of a sprain. Let's see where we are. Oh, look at that. Only time I've ever been grateful for a sprain. So yeah, not sure how I'll edit the two videos together. We might end up retreading over this bit of gameplay. Come on, you can get over this. But yeah, we're just wandering around down there, babbling on about something. I probably did that exact same going over that rock last time. Oh hey, deja vu, I think I picked you guys up already. And yeah, just looked at a piece of terrain wrong and blue screened out. So every now and then the game does that to me. It just completely blue screens. Hard reset. No idea what it's about. Probably some sort of video driver issue or some such. Now this little train here could be a little bit of a Outerloper spot if you've got a bedroll, but when you're so close to the tower you would probably still shoot for that, but if you're in a pinch... Got some moose markings. Let's see if the grumpy one is home. Just coming in cold. He is. Feel like we should just go the other way. Comes that weather. Which means it might be hard to light a fire up here if there's a wolf on this bridge. It's feeling a bit like a conspiracy. Let me just see if I can see a wolf up the other bit. we are right in the wind. I don't want to hang around too long.
Someplace to escape this cold.
I'm just escape walking into this wind. He knows we're trying to go to the ravine. I'm pretty sure that's what this is all about. Just staying a little bit high here, just to get a look at a few things. He should be right down there somewhere. Where did he go? There he is, behind that tree.
Damn. Where is he?
I mean, if he's there, the wolf being around, I don't know what the chances are of that. Is there a sapling that can be over there? Is it warm in this car? It is warm in this car. We might just warm up for a little bit. What can we do? Haven't got any books. Only got 2 pieces of cloth, so I don't really want to do any repair. You could sleep for 2 hours and get rid of the sprain? And the weather could be rolling in and get cold pretty quick, but it's still warm at the moment. I doubt we'd lose that much in that amount of time. Okay, we'll sleep for 1 hour and then another hour afterwards if we do okay with it. Got warmer again. Weather got better.
I need anything right now.
I'm not sure what actually clicked then. I was about to try and escape out of it and hit the wrong button. Alright, we're actually warm. We could go in there and get the meat off that deer, but I think we'll just get in here and try and sort out what we're doing in here rather quickly. Get in while the getting's good. So I'll loop around and do a tiny bit of looting. You know what, we'll have to come back and grab this. I just don't want to be ludicrously heavy while I pick up a bunch of things. I won't taking it the whole way. those mittens. Oh, grab a couple of these. Wow, it's actually warm. Another piece of coal. Excellent. Now, what do we think the chances are that there is already a rope right at the end here where we're going? I mean, it's not like it was out of our way to go get the overlook rope this time, but we gave us a free sprain or two. Small rocks. See, I'm glad I figured out how to rescue videos when it crashes. Because that would have been the second one I lost. The first one I lost at about a minute before I was about to hit stop. This one was about halfway through. This one only lost a few minutes worth of activity. Cloth or a jacket. What do we... Let's keep going this way. Get a jerry can. We already have one of those. I left it at the... We have a lantern now too. Maybe should have left a bunch of that. Trade you for some mittens.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're about to get a lot heavier too. But we'll go put it all in the cave. I'd like to get a maple going. If I can find one. I'm not sure if there's one. There's probably one here somewhere sometimes. Maybe not this run. Wow, still warm. Alright. Eyes peeled for the rope. It's your lucky day, rabbits. Oh, you really slow down when you pick that up, don't you? I got better stuff to do today than take out all the rabbits on a map. Boy, do you ever go slow when you've got this much stuff on you. Cattails here we can pick up, but we'll have to loop through here a couple of times anyway, and we'll probably be in a bit worse condition when that happens, so I think I'll resist taking them for now. Here comes some wind, just in time to make us a little cold. They're on the way, but you're heavy. Come on. Okay. Now, what have we got in here? A couple of pieces of wood. No coal. Alright. Drop that. Or let's just space this out a little bit. Definitely drop that. Drop the birch. Let's get rid of that sorting by weight. That's just going to drive us crazy. Scrap metal is not going to be any use to us down the bottom. And I mean, I know you can warm yourself with the lantern, but I don't really think it's worth taking. You won't just die by 2 degrees now. Get 1. Alright, so we're currently underweight. We'll find a few more down there, so I'll leave a couple here. Between that many pieces of coal, I don't think we're going to be in too much strife. So I think we're good. We warmed up in that cave a little bit. With this much energy, we could just about get to the bottom, do some stuff, and just about get back. With a minor nap down there. But yeah, if it stays warm enough, I kind of like the idea of maybe using the bedroll down there and saving some condition on ours, rather than use our bedroll back in one of the other caves as we make our way out. So I think I'm committed to sleeping here for the night. And when we get down there and start to sleep, I might call that an episode potentially. I just want to check. No risks of anything right now. I'm hoping this guy has some mittens for me in that backpack. On his body. No. Well, something, I guess. We're going to just quickly duck across here and just check the cave. Mainly in the hope of mittens. I don't think I've ever seen mittens there, but I mean, I'm surprised we haven't been fighting frostbite risk more, to be honest. Like, we've gotten by not too badly up to now. Which way do we go up here? I can't remember. Oh, it's still warm out of that wind. But we're very slow in it.
Yep.
Rusty.
Definitely this.
I'll just be wait, and they'll just be there to taunt me. I don't think we need that coal, but we might need it later, so... Ooh. Let it be. I'm going to try and make some tea out of these guys, but probably. Alright. Go back this way. One thing I should try and remember to do a little bit more of. Let's try and take some screen captures for the thumbnail. It's mostly what I've been having is the small selection of suggested ones that YouTube throws at me. And I gotta tell you, I think me making some fire is pretty much about the most interesting thing that's gonna happen. We should go there. I'm used to dropping down other directions. We go this way. So it really wants to make nearly every episode look the same. They're making it all about the fireplace. You can't get up that way. How do we get on this thing? All right. Here's an idea. If I can get wind shelter here and we're actually warm, I feel like I should pull the hide off this without setting a fire, because we're warm. We're going slowly down. I'm going to chance it on that hide. Still slightly positive. Wow. Well, we're still slightly neutral. I'm going to take the guts. Take one guts. Still not losing temperature. Now we are, just. Take one more. Carcass harvesting. I'm going to run it back to this cave. I'm actually, in a literal sense, going to run. Right, here comes the ravine weather that I would normally be expecting. Whoa. Is it ever? Hey, don't touch my Mackinac jacket. I haven't got much of it.
It's getting dark out here.
Oh.
I'm looking for shelter.
It is going to get some real frostbite risk for us. Yeah. See, the game was really saying, enough of your warm shenanigans there. I bet it's still not warm in the back of this cave either. Not quite. And all I wanted to do is drop these. 5%. I really want to get down to that ravine. I'm going to take a little bit of a beating doing it though. We didn't actually deploy that rope, and that's going to be a bit savage in this too. I'm Should have deployed the rope while we were warm.
Can't feel my hands.
I'm worried what this is doing to my jacket right now. We're sheltered from the wind. Where are you? Oh, we're already getting cold. Alright, frostbite risk will be coming very shortly, surely. Not yet. Okay. Alright, this is gonna... exhaust us a bit. Mittens. Nope. Five shells. That's great. Guns, guns. I'm gonna set fire to you. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright. There's the frostbite. Hello, cave. Now, I'm minus 3 degrees. And what do? You do +2. I want to use that. It's plus, no, I think that's -4 in here anyway, so this is going to have to be a fire anyway. Where's that? Celebrate by burning. Guns, guns. Burn. Yeah. Add a few more sticks to it for now. It's going to burn for 2 hours. I'm going to put a pot on and just sleep for an hour and call this the end of the episode, and I'll see you all on the other side. We'll just warm up. Well, we'll eat something. Warm up for an hour. See you next episode.